everybody, it's me, Timmy Flowersky. Thought I'd come on here and do another vlog. I did some vlogs about video games. Now I'm doing a vlog of the CDs that I used to own, or I'm doing the CDs I used to own or still owned, and and the music CDs that I listened to. We're gonna start off here with the Green Day album. This is a Japanese exclusive album. I got this on Christmas 2005. Tried to play it in my CD player, but it didn't work because apparently it imported CDs did not work on my CD player. So what I did is I tried playing it on the computer, and it worked just fine. So if you guys ever get a copy of the CD, don't put it in a CD player because it will not work. Put it in your If you put it on your computer, it will work with iTunes. It's a great album. They got some great live songs on this album, such as One of My Lies, Basket Case, She, and 2000 Light Years Away, and a lot of other hits as well. Next album is the Mariah Carey album. I don't remember what the name of this album was, but I got this for Christmas. I think in Christmas of '98, and I really I like Mariah Carey, but couldn't really get into this album. I mean, her earlier stuff was good too. Her songs, Dream Lover's a good song. Fantasy is a good song. Always Be My Baby. That's a good song. I gotta tell you, Mariah Carey, she is a very attractive woman, and as you can see on this album, she is smoking hot on this album. It's kind of why I love this album. Next album on the list is Linkin Park, Meteora. I got this CD in 2003. A lot of people bash this CD for not being as good as Hybrid Theory and Reanimation. I gotta tell you, there are some great songs on here, such as Numb, Breaking the Habit, and many more great songs that I really enjoy listening to. This is a great album, and one of Linkin Park's best albums. Next album is Simple Plan, No Pads, No Helmets, Just Balls. I got this album in the summer of 2004, along with two other albums that I'll be talking about on this list as well. Now, I own this album. I don't know if I still have this somewhere in the house. This is a great album. There are many good hits on this song, such as CDs released in 2002. I got this 2 years later. And then these songs right here, there are a lot of great hits like Addicted, I'd Do Anything, and the song Perfect, along with many other great songs on this album. This is a great album, great music. Simple Plan was really at their peak in 2002, 2003. They were still at their peak in 2004. Next album on the list is Nickelback, The Long Road. I got this album either for my birthday or for Christmas. I think I got this for Christmas. The song has some great hits on it, such as Feeling Way Too Damn Good, Figure You Out, and the hit from 2003, Someday. I really enjoyed this album. They have a lot of great songs on this. I rocked out to this album. Next album on the list is Eminem, the Eminem Show. I never really owned this album. I think I borrowed it from either my brother or my sister. I first started listening to this album when one of my classmates, Danny, brought it to school and was playing it. And I told myself, I got this CD. So I borrowed a copy of this CD from my brother and my sister. And I used to listen to this every day on the bus. I really like this album. This is one of his best albums. It races a lot of great songs, such as Cleaning Out My Closet, and many other great hits on this album. This is a great album. I absolutely recommend you listen to this one. This is a masterpiece. Next CD on the list is Linkin Park Hybrid Theory. I borrowed this album from my sister one day, played it, listened to it on the bus, and I really like this album. I started getting into Linkin Park late, probably around 2002. I started listening to Linkin Park, and this is one of the first albums that I listened to. I really like this song. A lot of great songs, like In the End, Paper Cut. This album is amazing, and the way they use a lot of turntables and a lot of rapping in their albums is really Linkin Park. They innovated their genre. I don't know what their genre is. Their genre is a variety of genres. That Linkin Park is one of the greatest bands in the history of rock bands. So it's a great album. I recommend this. If you want to get into Linkin Park, this is the album you should start with. Next album on the list is Green Day, Bullet in the Bible. If I offended anybody with that title, I apologize. This is a music CD, but it's also a DVD. They show live performances of their songs, a couple of new ones as well. They play their hits. They do live performances of songs like "Wake Me Up" When September Ends. Their hit "American Idiot," Jesus Suburbia. This is a great album slash DVD. I got this for Christmas, I think 2005. I don't remember. It might have been 2005. Next album on the list is John Mayer, Heavier Things, the second album. This album was released in 2003, late 2003. I got this album for my birthday. This is a great album. A lot of great songs such as Heavier Things, Clarity, Between Sadness, and many other great John Mayer songs. I really like this album. It's got a really good chill beat to it, and it's a really good album if you want to listen to it and want to just chill. Next album on the list is the John Cena album, You Can't See Me. Yes, I was a huge John Cena mark back in the day, and I actually bought this CD when the popularity of John Cena was going down. This was the time when everybody was doing John Cena. So I bought this album. This album's really good. For a wrestler, this album's not bad. It's not bad. Next album is Eminem's Encore. This is a great CD. I got this album for my birthday in 2004, and I really like this one. There are a lot of great songs on here, such as Just Lose It, and one of my favorite songs, Mockingbird. This is a great album, and I absolutely recommend that you listen to this one. This is another great album by Eminem. Also, another favorite song of mine is like Toy Soldiers. That's a great song as well. So I definitely suggest you check this album out. Give it a listen. Next album on the list is Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree. I got this album, and I think it might have been the summer of 2006. And I really like this album. They had a lot of great songs on this album, such as Sugar We're Going Down, and also Dance Dance. And our lawyer told us to write this song so we don't get sued. Which was also featured in NHL 2005. This is a great album and one of the best Fall Out Boy albums I've listened to. Probably the first Fall Out Boy album I got. Next album is D12 World. This is D12's album that they released in 2004. I got this album in the summer of 2004, along with the Simple Plan CD. No pads, no helmets, just balls. I also got another CD that was also I got at the same time, which I'll be featuring in this episode. This is a great album. They got great songs such as Put a 40 on It, My Band, and How Come We Don't Talk No More. This is a great album. I enjoyed listening to it. It really gets a lot of emotions out. And it's one of my favorite albums. And when I was going through a hard time in the summer of 2004, I listened to this album. It helped me get through the bad times. Next album on this list is Three Doors Down, Away from the Sun. This is the first Three Doors Down album that I got. I got this album for my birthday. My birthday on December 8th, 2002. I really like this album. They got some great hits on it, such as the self-titled hit Away from the Sun, When I'm Gone, and many other great songs on this album. I absolutely recommend listening to this album. They got some great songs on this album. Next album on the list is Green Day, Dookie. This was the second Green Day album I got. The first one I'll be talking about on this list, so stay tuned. This album is called Dookie. This album was released in 1994. I bought this album in 2004. My dad got me this album in 2004. This is a great album. There's some great songs on here, such as Burnout, Basket Case, When I Come Around, Longview, She, and many others. This is one of the greatest albums ever released. If you want to get a full introduction on Green Day, this is the perfect CD to listen to. I really enjoyed this one. And it helped me get through some bad days in my life. I absolutely recommend this one. Next album is Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy, Take This to Your Grave. This is one of their first albums that was released in 2003. I think early 2003. I bought this album. I went down to Shura, and I bought this album in the summer of 2006. And I had a lot of fun with this one. This is a great album. I think it might have been 2006. I got this album. This is a great album. I got some great songs here, such as Where Is Your Boy? Well, actually, Where Is Your Boy? I bought this at the I think about this down the shore. I was like, Where Is Your Boy? Tell that you know what. It just made my list. This is a great album, and I really enjoyed this one. This is a rare album that I never listened to. That I wanted to listen to, so I decided to get it. Next album on the list is Green Day Insomniac. This was their second album, released in 1995. I either got this for Christmas or my birthday. I don't really remember. It has some good songs, but it's not, honestly, not as good as Dookie. But there are some great songs on this album. It's not a bad album. Next, album on the list is Green Day, 21st Century Breakdown. I got this album, and I think the summer of 2009 or the summer of 2010. There were some great songs on this album. I wasn't really into this one, but it's not a bad album. Not a bad album. Next album is Nimrod from Green Day. This album was released in 1997. This is a really good album. It's okay. Not their best, but it's an alright album. I do enjoy it from time to time. I got this one, I think for my birthday, 2004 or Christmas 2004. It's a great album. Next album on the list is Kelly Osbourne, Shut Up. I borrowed the CD from my sister in 2003. I listened to it on the bus, and I was a little embarrassed to listen to the song, but the song's not bad. I wanted to give it a try. There are a couple good songs on this album. It's not a bad album. Next album on the list is Green Day, Weathered, another album I borrowed. I think I may have borrowed this from my sister, and then I think I got my own copy later on my birthday, 2003. This is a great album. My Sacrifice is a great song. Weathered's a good song. One Last Breath is also a great song as well. I absolutely recommend this album. It's a great album. Next album on the list is Simple Plan. Still not getting any. Released in 2004. It's a great CD. They have great songs on this album, such as Welcome to My Life, Shut Up, and many other great songs on this album. I got this album, I think my grandmom got me this album, and it's a really good album. I like it. I also forgot, I also have an album on here. It was Bowling for Soup's album, which I forgot to talk about. I want to talk about that right now. I own that album. It was Bowling for Soup. It was their second album, and it was released in 2004. And had great songs like 1985 and Almost. I forget what that album was called. Oh, it's called Almost. I have that album. It's a great album, and I recommend it. Next album on the list is Green Day Unplugged, released in 1992. It's a great album. I discovered this album from Green Day's discography through Google on the website. Unplugged is a great album. They got great songs, such as One of My Lives, 2,000 Light Years Away, and one of my favorite songs, 80. This is a great album. Love the album art. Great album. I just really wanted to get this album, and I really enjoyed this one. Next album on the list is Backstreet Boys. Their first CD. I got this album on Christmas 1998. Not a bad album. Didn't listen to this one very much, but I did like their hit songs that were on this album. It's not a bad album. Next album on the list is Green Day, American Idiot. This is one of my first Green Day albums that I got. My dad got me this album. I really like this one. At first, I wasn't really into it, but then I gave it a second try, and I really enjoyed it. They have some great songs on here, such as American Idiot, Give Me Novocaine, She's a Rebel, Holiday, and many other great Green Day hits on this album. Now, I had the regular version of this album. On the deluxe version, there are two bonus, and the deluxe version, there are two bonus tracks, Governor and Shoplifter. I got the regular copy of this CD, and I really enjoyed this one. This CD was an absolute hit, and everybody was talking about it. Next up on the list is John Mayer, Room for Squares. I borrowed this album from my sister, who borrowed this album from my cousin's wife at the time. And this is a great album. I loved it. I listened to it, and I really enjoyed it. Many great songs on this album. A lot of great songs, such as No Such Thing, My Stupid Mouth, Why Georgia, and many other great hits. It's a great album. He does a lot of cover songs as well on this album too. I even sang one of his songs on the album, which was No Such Thing, at the talent show at my school, my high school in 2003. This isn't a bad album. I totally recommend this one. It's a very chill album, and this is one of the albums that I really like. So I suggest you give this one a chance. Next album on the list. Next album on the list. Next album on the list is Los Lonely Boys. I got this CD in the summer of 2004. I really enjoyed it. I love the whole Tejano rock music type genre they have. There's some great songs on here, such as Heaven, Senorita, and many other great songs. This is not a bad album. It's a great album, and a work of art. I love this album. Next album on the list is Nickelback, All the Right Reasons. I got this album on my birthday in December of 2005. This is a great album. There's many great songs on here, and this is one of their best albums. I absolutely recommend this one. Next album on the list is Creed, Human Clay. My sister ended up giving me this CD. I listened to it briefly. There are some great songs. This was released in 1999 or 2000. I got some great songs on here, such as Arms Wide Open and Higher. This is a pretty damn good album. Next album on the list is Green Day, 10:30, Smoothed Out, Slappy Hours. This is a reissue of 39 Smooth. I bought this in the summer of 2005 down the shore of the Ocean City Boardwalk. It's a great album. I really enjoyed this one. I was listening to this album all summer in 2005. It's one of my favorite Green Day albums. Next album on the list is Red Hot Chili Peppers' Greatest Hits. I got this on Christmas 2003. I got this album for Christmas 2003. There are many great Red Hot Chili Pepper hits, such as Under the Bridge, Give It Away, Suck My Kiss, and Other Side. Also, there is a few new songs on this album, such as Road Trippin' and Fortunes Faded. This is a good album. I listen to this one a lot, especially when I was in the hospital and on my way home from the hospital, and on the bus as well. It's a great album. Next album on the list is Linkin Park, Reanimation. Borrowed this album from my brother, and I ended up getting my own copy for my birthday, December 2002. This is a great album. A lot of remixed songs on here. I enjoyed this one. This one is a great album. Next album on the list is Eminem, Curtain Call. This is a great album. They have some great hit songs on this album. Don't remember what songs are on here, but this is a great album as well. They also have some new songs on here as well. It's a great album. Got this one. Forget when I got this one, but it's a good album. Next album on the list is Good Charlotte, Young and Hopeless. Another album I got on Christmas 2003. So many great songs. I had fun listening to this one. This song really, they pour their heart out in this album. This is a great album. Next album on the list is Pokemon, the first movie soundtrack. I like some of the songs on here. I used to listen to this over and over again. I got this song for my birthday in 1999. Not a bad album. Next album on the list is New Found Glory. New Found Glory. Nothing gold to say. This is the album where they do a lot of songs from movies. Not a bad album. Not bad at all. I like it. Next album on the list is Green Day, Shenanigans. I got this album in 2004. My mom got me this album. This is not really one of the best albums. I feel like they kind of phoned it in with this one, but there are some great remakes too. A lot of great 70s songs on this list. This album was released in 2002. This album ain't bad, but it's not their best. Next album on the list is South Park, Chef Aid. My sister borrowed this from a friend, and then I started listening to it. There are some great songs on this album. This album is based on the season 1 episode of South Park, and I really had fun listening to this one. I listened to this one over and over again and couldn't get enough of it. Next album on the list, or should I say, the last album on the list is Green Day, Warning, one of their best CDs. I gotta tell you, they really reinvented themselves with this album, with a different sound. This is a great album. There's so many great songs, such as Waiting, the self-titled hit, Warning, and many other great songs such as Church on Sunday, and Deadbeat Holiday. I really like this one. I got this one in 2007 on Christmas 2004. This is a great album. So many great songs. This is one of my favorite Green Day albums, and one of the best Green Day albums. I think they released this in either late 2000 or early 2000. It's a great album. I recommend listening to this one. This is an absolute hit. Well, that's it for all the CDs that I used to own or still own, and the music CDs I listen to. Guys, thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone. I'm glad I can come out here and share all my favorite albums with all of you, the albums I've owned. Thank you, and have a great day, everyone.